11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
The time is now 6:47. We are kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with weather and traffic.
You'll only find it right here on 11 Alive. Here's what we're following for you this morning.
Good morning. I'm Christy Diaz in the newsroom. The results are in for Georgia's presidential primary. I'm breaking down the way you voted, plus all the areas here in the metro we're keeping our eye on come November.
Atlanta police have issued an arrest warrant after several people complained they were drugged and robbed while visiting Buckhead bars. Details coming up.
We're going to see a few extra clouds in the area, in and out of the area as we head through the afternoon, but it's not going to stop us from being warm. In fact, we're going to get even warmer tomorrow. Details coming up.
It's a complete standstill now on the West Expressway as they are holding all lanes. I-20 eastbound between Fulton Industrial Boulevard and I-285. You're looking at over an hour and 20-minute drive time from Douglasville.
It is a busy Wednesday morning. This morning, Georgia's primary election results give a first glimpse of voter trends heading into November's Biden-Trump rematch.
Christy Diaz in the newsroom diving deeper into what areas we're going to watch closely in November, Christy.
Good morning to each of you. The numbers tell the story here at the board. This reflects the election results from yesterday. Right here, this is the Democratic primary. So anybody who picked up a Democratic ballot yesterday, 95% voted for Joe Biden. That's no surprise there. We expected that. But look down here. Here shows the vote totals. A little over 288,000 people voted Democratically yesterday. You compare that to the Republican primary yesterday. Anybody who picked up a Republican ballot, 85% voted for Donald Trump. Couple of interesting things here. First, look at how many votes Nikki Haley got. A little more than 77,000. That shows us that this is going to be a very, very close race come November. It could be anybody's game who wins Georgia. Also down here at the vote totals, 587,000 people voted Republican yesterday. More than double the Democratic voters. So Republicans had a much better showing on the primary day. Also, if you combine those two numbers together, still less than 900,000 people voted. Very low voter turnout. That's less than 12% of Georgia's voters. As we zoom into the metro, a couple counties we're keeping an eye on, Cobb and Gwinnett. Those are both battleground areas. Both candidates want those counties. Guys, back to you.
Christy, thank you. You can see more data from yesterday's primary on 11alive.com. We have that county by county results section for you on the interactive map on the front page. Just scroll down to more stories.
Continuing your nonstop news, now a judge has overturned the conviction of a former DeKalb County officer who shot and killed an unarmed man in 2015. The victim in the case was Anthony Hill. He was an Air Force veteran, served in Afghanistan until he medically retired. His family says he was having a mental health crisis when officers showed up at the apartment and found him naked, acting strangely. Former officer Robert Olson says Hill ran toward him and was told twice to stop but didn't, so Olson fired, killing him. Olson is currently serving a 12-year sentence. He was convicted of aggravated assault and violation of oath by a public officer. But a judge is now overturning that conviction, saying the department's self-defense procedures, which prosecutors used to help convict him at trial, did not apply in this case. Staying in DeKalb County now, this morning a man is fighting to live after being shot near the CVS parking lot on Glenwood Road. DeKalb police tell us the 22-year-old victim was sitting in his car in the parking lot when the suspect started shooting. He got out, tried to run away, but police say the suspect kept firing. No word if police have a suspect in custody.
Happening today, people are planning to pack the Senate to oppose a bill that would nearly ban transgender care for kids in the state. The bill bans puberty blockers and ends access to hormones for those already getting therapy. This week, the Senate Health and Human Services Committee voted to advance the bill to the full Senate. Opposers plan to go to the Capitol at 10 this morning in protest. Staying at the Capitol today is a celebration of our state's historically black colleges and universities. Today is Georgia's 4th annual HBCU Heritage Day. Hours from now, Governor Kemp and other state leaders and lawmakers will be part of this program celebrating the impact and importance of our state's HBCUs. It starts at 1:30 on the north steps of the Capitol.
And that was a look at your Wednesday morning headlines. Chesley, a warmer start to the morning today.
Yeah, not as chilly of a start. We'll still call it cool. All as temperatures are down into the 40s in a lot of spots. You're right at 50 degrees right now in Atlanta. I think we'll dip our toe into the 40s before rising back up. It will be a warm afternoon for us, even though you're starting off at the freezing mark there in Blairsville. You'll be joining the party as we head into the afternoon. It's going to be warm, 74 degrees, your afternoon high temperature. May start off with a little sweater, and then this afternoon, maybe expose the long sleeves or the short sleeves. 74. a good 10 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. You got to enjoy it, folks, because you know changes are going to come. They'll arrive here just in time for the weekend. Not really today. We will see a few extra clouds pushing into the area. See those clouds back off to the west of us now. They'll be moving through. At times, in some areas, it may appear mostly cloudy, but no rain coming out of those clouds at all. Don't have to worry about that. They'll move out. You'll get some sun, and then more clouds will move back in. It's going to be a dance today. That's the way it's going to work. High pressure down here to the south of us, bringing in that westerly flow this morning, but we'll change to more southwesterly as we head into the afternoon. Winds will stay on the light side today, thanks to that high pressure, about 7 miles per hour or less. Tomorrow, we'll get another dry day in here before the rain comes back to us as we head into Friday. Good chance for it as well. 80% chance for that rain. Starting mid-morning into the afternoon, that's when that chance starts to increase. We'll stick around through Saturday morning, but by the afternoon, we'll catch a brief break, and then more rain comes back to us on Sunday, St. Patty's Day. You're looking at a 50% chance for rain, at least for now. At least for now. Forecast track model shows that dance of sun and clouds through the afternoon. It's out of the way after 8 o'clock tonight. Clear skies to start off Thursday morning. We'll hold on to it through the afternoon, which will allow those temperatures to heat up closer to the 80-degree mark. Clouds come back to us late Thursday going into Friday, and then here comes more of that rain. We'll have it around during the afternoon. A couple claps of thunder certainly out of the question. We'll linger through Saturday morning, and then by Saturday afternoon, it moves out. Here comes the rain again on Sunday. There are some hints that it could be a little bit further down to the south, and so we'll watch that and keep you updated as we get a little bit closer. We're looking at temperatures very warm for tomorrow, with temperatures approaching the 80-degree mark, but over the weekend we start to trail off a little bit. In fact, a very cool start to the work week next week as we start spring on Tuesday. Crash?
Chesley, let's get right up top now to Sky Tracker because we've got a major situation out on the West Expressway. We're trying to figure out what happened with this tractor trailer. It looks like something went right through the cab, the windshield of that cab. I don't know if that's another vehicle, but either way, all lanes completely shut down. Let's roll over to the maps right now because look at this line of traffic. Excuse me, and it is stretching all the way back into Douglasville. I-20 eastbound before 285. That's where we're sitting with all lanes blocked. And again, a solid sea of brake lights. Almost back now towards Highway 92. You've got no choice with all lanes closed. Highway 78, Veterans Memorial Highway, Douglasville through Lithia Springs, Mableton, all the way to I-285. Standing still, West Expressway, folks. This one is not going anywhere anytime soon. Aisha?
Crash, thank you. An Atlanta man who believes someone drugged him while visiting a Buckhead bar is talking about that horrifying experience.
And he is one of several men who say it happened to them. 11 Live's Jerry Carnes joining us live at the APD precinct in Buckhead. Jerry, Atlanta police believe they know who is responsible here. They just need to find them.
That's right, Cheryl. Good morning. APD tells us that they have a suspect in this case and they have issued an arrest warrant. Meanwhile, one man says his visit to Buckhead ended inside of a car with a man he didn't know and his belongings gone. He doesn't remember much about that night.
My friends mentioned that they just saw me go to the bathroom and then they weren't sure where I was after that.
An evening at a Buckhead bar went sideways when he started feeling disoriented and confused.
I don't know if someone had drugged me. I didn't think that I drank that much. I don't know if it was the bartenders. I don't know if it was someone at the bar. I don't know if it was, just some random person off the street that just picked me up and was like, let's take him for a ride.
John asked us not to reveal his full name. He is one of several men who have filed reports with Atlanta police, telling a similar story of feeling drugged, then robbed. John remembers a car ride with a stranger behind the wheel. He woke up the next morning in his apartment.
My phone, my wallet, had a Rolex watch stolen. I had some jewelry from my apartment and an iPad stolen as well.
While Atlanta police say they've targeted a suspect for arrest, John is uneasy.
I'm afraid to be in my apartment. I have so much stress and I'm not able to do my job. It's been really, really tough for me.
His horrifying story is shared by others, while police pledge their commitment to catching the person responsible. Atlanta police have this advice for anyone visiting bars, whether it's here in Buckhead or anywhere else. Watch your drink at all times. Police say stick with your friends and watch out for each other. Back to you.
Jerry, thank you. 6:56 now. This afternoon in Athens, family and friends will gather to remember 3-year-old Chiron Zarco. A stray bullet went through the family's home and killed Chiron as he was watching TV with his brother on Friday.
That balloon release is at Herb Park at 3:30. The family is asking everyone to wear baby blue and bring baby blue balloons in honor of Chiron.
This morning, ongoing issues with mail continues to plague people across Georgia. A lot of people blaming the Atlanta Regional Processing and Distribution Center in Palmetto.
Look at everything that still has to go through the mail. legal notices, prescriptions, all those kinds of things getting delayed. It can cause serious problems, and it is.
Renee says a package arrived at the distribution center February 23rd and is still there. Now she says the delays are affecting when payments arrive, which are crucial for the small business where she works. We also heard from a landlord who's waiting on rent checks from tenants. We asked USPS what's causing the delays and what's being done to fix it. We've not heard back.
It's an absolute disaster on the West Expressway. All lanes remain shut down. I-20 eastbound just before I-285 out on the west side. And this is backing you up towards Highway 92 out of Douglasville, folks. It's that bad. Can't even give you a trip time because traffic isn't even moving. Highway 78 Veterans Memorial Highway is your alternate. I'll get you an update at 7:26.
Could be your lucky day. Powerball jackpot up to $559 million. Cash value of $273 million. Drawings at 11 tonight. Got to have your ticket an hour in advance.
Ooh, getting back up there.
Do you guys play here at the station?
I always miss it because I never have cash.
Every week I play it.
I'm in.
You're in?
And one day we'll be out if we
Oh,
win.
zing. Look out for him.
And the
I
end.
have to ride his coattails.
Have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow morning.